everybody, today let's take a look at some of the Russian churches that I came up with for Flames of War and Chain of Command. These are scaled to be 15 millimeter. I got them on a various Kickstarters, and which I don't remember which one came from which, but I'll once I look it up, I'll put it down below in the notes. Anyway, here's a onion dome, your typical onion dome church, Russian church. Let's kind of go around it. Let's find the door. Stalin's blocking us. Yeah, here's the front door. It's got like kind of sort of a stained glass thing, and they have the onion domes on there. I had when I printed the cross on there, the cross broke off, and I figured I'd just leave it off. I painted it with contrast paints, apothecary white for the bottom, and I want to say ultramarine blue for the top, and for the windows. And it's kind of, I didn't really try to make it too neat. I tried to make it, a little more organic. That's kind of an excuse to say I wasn't too neat. I could have done better. And it's going to serve its purpose. A lot of times we're critical of the paint jobs we do, and then we put them on the table or we get them away from our work area, and they look pretty good. Hope that's the case with this one. And then the inside, I don't really like to paint the insides because it's just kind of there. It's just you can put the figures on there. And what I did was I mounted them on the artist canvas panel, and I glued a I think it's from Fat Dragon, but I glued I kind of glued a ground thing on the bottom. Just so it's not just there, not just piled on top of, not just on a green thing, or just not, or just a table on, or just a building on the table. It kind of gives it a little more, interest, a little more depth. And this doesn't have the size on the bottom, but I want to say this is a 4x7. Yeah, 4x7. I'm measuring it against the other one that I know is 4x8. But anyway, so there you go. There's the this could be a little, you could use it in a little more urban setting, like Prokhorovka, or just your larger village in Russia. And then the other one I have is a log cabin version. Again, I painted it with contrast paints. Again, gotta use my words. Used a dark gray, one of the dark gray things for the roof, and then I want to say wildwood for the wood parts, and I don't like it. I'm not happy with this. There's a layer below the tower and the spire, if you will. And I didn't like it, and I broke it off. And then, speaking of breakage, on this part of the roof section, I dropped it on the floor, and there was like a one of these on it, a dome, and I didn't really want to print up a new. I really didn't want to print up a new roof. It takes a while, and I'm moving on to Stalingrad because I believe I have enough small huts and buildings for, thatched buildings at that, for a good collective farm, and I kind of pretty much finished that. I'll show you a couple of things, the ways I did the fencing and the dirt road that goes through the middle of the farm, and show you the fields and the haystacks. But anyway, the roof part comes out here. It's a lot of stringing. I just didn't bother fixing the stringing. But just going back, I dropped this on there. I broke the little onion dome thing off. But once again, the non-gaming unicorn came to the rescue. She gave me a pony bead. I glued the pony bead on there. I didn't have to print up a new roof. And there you go, Bob's your uncle. So there's the entrance. I used one of the purple contrast paints for the windows, the purple windows. We got it on the side. There's the back of the building. And then what I didn't really have a 4x8 canvas panel for that, so I taped, you can see it on the bottom, I taped two 4x4s together, put the ground cover on there, and there you go. Yeah, you know, I gotta maybe go over this part in black a little bit. Now this one's white, but you know, I can live with that. But you know, but anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna fix it. I'm probably gonna go over the other one in black or green. All right, so there you go. I like the roof. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with the way that the log part came off, which kind of this is gonna serve my purposes better. I might, yeah, you know what? I might go over it with maybe a dry brush with a lighter brown. But I want to experiment because I'm doing a blockhouse, kind of like a fort thing for sharp practice, American Revolution. So you know, this is gonna. I think this is going to serve me well. I believe I shrunk it down. The 3D printer files are actually maybe. Are for 28 millimeter, 28 millimeters. I shrunk it down between 73 and 75%. Just so it's in more or less in scale with 15 millimeters. I'm just going to be doing 15 millimeters. I don't have the space or the energy to paint the larger figs for myself anyway. All right, so what do you guys think? You know, give me a hearty thumbs up. I want to thank the 70 subscribers we've got. You know, thanks a lot. Yeah. You know, if you're not subscribing, subscribe it. You can be the 71st subscriber. Thanks for watching. Bye now.